Hi, guys. Welcome to Real Talk with Real Food Recovery. This is our weekly wisdom segment with our weekly wisdom leaders. This week it is just Shay and I here, and we wanted to talk a little bit about self-sabotage. We know whenever you are recovering from anything, there can tend to be some self-sabotage going on. Why? Why does that happen? Well, because we're human and we like to be comfortable. And so oftentimes we gravitate to what is most comfortable, even when it's not best for us. So our job is to recognize when this is happening and that when we are making decisions that actually keep us in place instead of allow us to move forward. And Shay has some really great things to say about this. So I'm actually going to turn it over to her, and she has a lot of wisdom around this topic. What do you have to say, Shay?
Oh, thanks, my friend. Yeah, this is one of my absolute favorite topics, because often we can think of self-sabotage as a really negative, scary, like, oh, I failed thing. But I actually want to offer a really different perspective on self-sabotage today. I actually, when I'm journeying with clients, I get quite excited when they say, oh, or when we hit self-sabotage. And here's why. So for me, when self-sabotage presents, it tells me that underneath the surface, deep transformational changes have started to happen. And all of a sudden, that one part of us that wants to keep us in familiarity, certainty, away from danger, it is kicked in as our ally. And it's almost like we want to see that part as, it can't really differentiate between actual and perceived danger. Anything unfamiliar, that part of us, of our nervous system, will translate as danger. And it's going to go, well, why would I want my person to do that? Why would I allow my person to move into something that's new? Because anything new, even if it's better for us, it will translate as danger. So it's going to want to pull us back to old ways, old habits, anything that is familiar, as it were, even if it's not serving us well. So when I have clients or anyone hitting that self-sabotage, I want to offer them this perspective. See it actually as a clue that deep changes are starting to happen, and I can actually see it as a springboard rather than a wall that I've hit. That actually I can look at it and go, hey, self-sabotage, I see you. I see what you're trying to do. You're actually trying to protect me. You're trying to show up as my bodyguard to keep me safe in places of familiarity, but actually we're okay. We're going to stretch. We're going to move through this. We're not in danger. I'm not under threat, okay? And so begin to move with it and work with it as an ally rather than something to fear or, see as a threat. So it can be a really useful, helpful thing that moves us into our healthiest, thriving version rather than, anything else. And just one more thing, it's also very sneaky. It will show up in always old habits, old relationships. It'll even try and pull you back to other spaces or communities or relationships or anything that were once familiar and comfortable rather than allow you to stretch into places that will grow and develop you, as it were. So it's very sneaky, but we get to work with it rather than against it. So, yeah.
I love that. In a way, it's almost a compliment to ourselves because it is a symbolism of growth and development, right? So, and yeah, I love that you bring it back to the biggest clue is in helping ourselves move out of it is that self-talk, the self-awareness, because once you're aware, then you have the opportunity to do something about it. So this is the level of coaching that you get whenever you join us here at Real Food Recovery. So if you want to know more about what we're doing, you can find us at realfoodrecovery4u.com. That's the number 4 and the letter U. And we hope to see you there. Thanks, guys. See you next time. Bye-bye.